Hey guys, so I just wanted to upload a night video and just show you two of my favorite Marilyn Monroe books I have. I have the Marilyn Monroe Treasures, and I think this is a really good book for any Marilyn Monroe collector out there. It has replicas inside of some, outfits she wore, like some sketches of her costumes. Sorry, I was trying to find the words, but sketches of her costumes. There is replicas in here of some tickets, when she went over to Japan or New York, stuff like that. There's also, an actual contact sheet. Actual contact sheet when she was starting out in Hollywood. And it looks like this. So I thought that was pretty cool when I got this. And I got this I bought it at my local Barnes & Noble store when it first came out. And I got this in 2011. It also has some, replicas of some things from the John F. Kennedy Gala. So, I honestly think this is a really good book. Anybody who's a Marilyn Monroe collector or just starting out, with their collection of Marilyn or finding out about her, I think this is a really good book. Another good book I recommend that's, that one would be a must, but for me, if I was meeting somebody who was a first timer and looking for information about Marilyn, or was just confused on some of the quotes that are out there now on the internet about her, I would definitely suggest this one. This one is by far one of my favorites, and a lot of Marilyn Monroe collectors would probably agree with me that this is the one to go to if you're looking for a genuine quote that she had said. And it is her life in her own words. It is a photo shoot that was taken by George Barris, and an interview also taken by George Barris. The photos range from a house in, I want to say, let me look. I want to say Brentwood, but I'm not sure. It's somewhere up in Brentwood or West Hollywood. Same thing. But it is definitely a good book. I'll give you a glimpse into it. And there's like a lot of speculation saying which exactly photo was her last photo, because this photo shoot was taken, a few weeks prior to her death. And I do know George Barris gave an interview in Marilyn Monroe The Final Days and said that the last photo that was taken of her was on the beach, and she puckered up her lips and he blow him a kiss. But there's actually two photos. There's one with the sweater on. I'll show you that one. This one. And then there's the one with the towel wrapped around her. which I want to say was on a second day photo shoot, because I knew these weren't all taken at the same time, if I'm understanding correctly, but if I'm not, feel free to correct me down in the comments below. But here is the second one. So this is what the back looks like. And I got this for my birthday. And I don't think I marked the year. I want to say I got this in 08, 09. So this one and the Marilyn Monroe Treasures would have to be one of my two favorites. So check those out if you get a chance. And you know, I was gonna do this channel for vlogging and, you know, everyday kind of things, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and stick to Marilyn for this channel. And if anybody's watching this and if you have any requests, just go ahead and leave it down below and I'll see what I can do. But I do have a lot more to show you guys. I have a lot of movies I want to give my opinions on, a lot of books I want to give my opinions on. And just a disclaimer, I am a huge book person, but when it comes to biographies, I am very picky. There are a few biographies, like this one right here, especially Marilyn. This one was one of my first ones I ever bought. And it is Marilyn, just Marilyn Monroe, by Barbara Leaming. But I was reading this in high school and I only got to chapter 6. I liked it. Well, I liked it for the pictures that they have in here. And this book was before I even rented Gentlemen Men Prefer Blondes. I bought this book to learn more about her. The only reason why I don't like it, and I'm very picky about my biographies, is because she starts it off by talking about Arthur Miller. And I didn't like that kind of sense. She went in and out in the very few chapters about Marilyn's childhood, but to me it was strange that she started off with Arthur Miller. So, and it's not all fact-based, so that's another reason why it's not one of my favorites. As I grew and learned more information about her, I learned that this was, like most books out there of Marilyn Monroe, were not true facts. And so that was one of the reasons that shied me off of this book, and that's why I stopped at chapter 6. And not only that, she just kept dragging and dragging and dragging. But it does kind of open your eyes. So if you are new to Marilyn, there are a few good biographies out there, but make sure you do your research and make sure you go to the correct websites. ImmortalMarilyn.com is one good one. That's where, you know, the Marilyn geniuses are, the diehard collectors are. They will definitely sort you out on facts about Marilyn and everything. Facebook, be careful with the groups that are on Facebook. Twitter, I know there's a few accounts. Immortal Marilyn is also on Twitter, so if you're a Twitter user, check them out on there. But, you know, just be very careful. One book, one of my friends who's a collector, and she writes books. She has wrote one prior to this one, and it is called Marilyn Monroe Private and Confidential by Michelle Morgan. This is a good one, and this one is definitely one to base off of. It's all truth in here, so this is another one of my favorites. So definitely like this one. Michelle, you're doing a good job. But that's it for right now. Like I said, I have so much in my collection that I've, collected over the 9 years of me being a fan. So, there's more to come. And like I said, this channel will be mainly for Marilyn Monroe. So, hope you guys enjoy. See you later.